Well, Gokulam Kerala's lineup for this important game, they've gone with their regular 4-2-3-1 system. And they have kept 5 clean sheets in 6 games, and they will hope for another one as Anthony Andrews makes one change to the team from that win against ARA Football Club. Last game's standout performer, El Shaddai, will be raring to go for this one, for this crucial time. They make only one change to the lineup, and that started in a win against Hans Women Football Club Adrija. Continuing in goal, Martina starting in place of Shanmuga Priya, as Chetri's formation doesn't mirror to that of the Arrows. Andrews. It's a creative midfield with Priyanka Devi and Arti already showing how well Well, would you go for a draw if you were in charge of the Indian Arrows? It's totally a game of two halves, and both the teams have shown that in the first 15 to 20 minutes, both of them would love to attack and get the result. But this time, Indian Arrows will look for that gritty defense to come to their rescue. And well, it's been a wonderful weather the last couple of days, and all of that comes down to this turf that we see very smooth in terms of studs in practice. And Indian Arrows are going to be able to play a very fluid brand of football for Gokulam. It sort of works. They are a team who likes grinding out results. And so the mighty Gokulam Kerala up against the plucky Indian Arrows, a clash of two teams with different ambition in the roadmap. And Gokulam Kerala trying to create a bastion of football support in down south. And they conquer, of course, the do of leaving the pitch tonight with massive 3 points. And for that, there's an early cross towards the back post. Try to nod it back into the central region. Somehow managing to clear the Indian Arrows. A massive 3 points is up there for the taking, especially for the Malabarians. And Indian Arrows literally sometimes when they wear their home kit and the designated home side today, though, in their saucy maroon, hoping to stun their opponents. And all of these formulas so far working in favor of the Gokulam Kerala. But the biggest one, of course, is the 16-game unbeaten run top of the table, and that's the consistency they have shown in the league, conceding only 1 goal and scored 45, and that's something Indian Arrows needs to be careful. It's not easy to mark El Shaddai or Winton in that case. And adding to it, Manisha Kalyan and Dang Mei Grace, and let's see how the Indian Arrows side reacts to it. Straight away into the thick of action, the number 12. Both Manisha Kalyan and Winton, joint top goal scorer in the league with 11 goals. And El Shaddai, fresh from a hat-trick in the previous game. And against ARA Football Club at the Kalinga Stadium. She came on as a sub, scoring one of the fastest hat-tricks of this competition. The Ghanaian talisman. Now she is very, very clinical in front of goal. Ratan Bala. This is Dalima. Dalima Chibur as well. Down the right with her mazy runs from the wings. And along with her pinpoint crosses. Bearing fruit for Gokulam Kerala. Last night against PIFA at the 7th Battalion ground. And now it's up to Gokulam Kerala to do the obvious. Martina Thokchom, she comes back into the starting 11 for the Arrows. Played for the national side in the SAF Under-18 Championship in Jamshedpur. Just a month ago. Oh my word, what a blunder. And quickly pouncing onto it. And for the very first time in this game, Gokulam Kerala have gone down. And in fact, it's the Indian Arrow side who've taken the lead here. And it's Priyanka Devi with a rocket launcher. And Aditi Chauhan beaten all ends up. My goodness, what a shot. From almost 25 yards out. No conviction in the goal kick from Aditi Chauhan. And she had to pay the price. What a finish. And Gokulam Kerala, for the very first time, up trailing in the Hero Indian Women's League. And how do they respond now? And they will now go all out. They will try to fire on all cylinders. And that's the goal. And the celebration from Priyanka Devi. Filling into the big shoes of Amisha Baksla. She got to make sure Baksla's absence is not felt. This was the goal. From almost 30 yards out. Slotting it into the bottom corner. Aditi Chauhan was slightly slow to react. She might not have expected that. El Shaddai. Ritu Rani. Ashalata Devi. And now Gokulam will look to move down the left where Ranjana Chanu is present. Manisha Kalyan making a run towards the box. The ball is with Dangmei Grace. Kashmina. Ratan Bala. Shifting it from the right to left. Gokulam Kerala. And now looking to rebuild from behind using Aditi Chauhan. Ashalata Devi. Manisha Kalyan. I cannot escape the challenge. A smooth footwork there from the number 19 of the... And that's the equalizer from Gokulam Kerala. And just in the blink of an eye, they are back on level terms. And it's El Shaddai once again to the rescue for the Malabarians. And with that, she becomes the highest goal scorer in the Hero Indian Women's League's ongoing season with 12 goals, surpassing her counterpart Manisha Kalyan. That was a cracking finish from the number 15. And Indian Arrows see that goal getting cancelled out. Martina. Can they regain the lead here though? Arrows. That was a chance from El Shaddai from a very, very difficult angle. There was hardly any room for the shot. The angle was absolutely acute. And only the goalkeeper to be blamed for conceding that goal. Could go for a counter. Lacking in intensity and desire. Manisha Kalyan. And referee blows the whistle and brings the first half to close. Ranjita Devi had a brilliant first half. No such big decision to make. And apart from that, a yellow card to Pushparani for committing that foul on El Shaddai. Now both the teams as Ranjita Devi blows the whistle and gets us underway. Oh, got to be retaken. A senior national referee from Manipur. And now we are underway with the second 45 minute, and the team in orange, Indian Arrows, will be operating from the right to left of your screen and defending their goal on the left is a team in maroon, the defending champions Gokulam Kerala, looking to win the title for the second successive season. Now Martina with a long clearance. It goes out of play for a Gokulam Kerala throw-in. They may have won just one out of the 3 matches due to the pandemic. Hero Indian Women's League this season, however, in a new avatar with 12 teams participating into it. Missing the swing was El Shaddai. Manisha Kalyan brings it back towards El Shaddai, and that's gone into the back of the net. Gokulam Kerala takes the lead. Just 1.5 odd minutes on the clock in the second half. And talk about a response. And that's what El Shaddai has provided for her side. And is that again that combination of Manisha Kalyan and El Shaddai coming into play. And the Ghanaian with her goal number 13. And Indian Arrows goes down for the very first time in this game. This might have opened the floodgates for the Malabarians. I won't be surprised to see more goals coming in from the side in maroon. Ratan Bala, Manisha Kalyan. Arrows now looking to up their ante. This kind of long ball technique wouldn't work in real time against Gokulam. Across from Manisha Kalyan, takes it on the outside, creates room for it. Placement was perfect from El Shaddai. Ranjana Chanu shaping up for a cross. It's a good delivery for El Shaddai. Martina intervenes. Sunita Munda clears. It's been Gokulam Kerala all over the pitch now in the second half. Arti goes over the top. Aditi Chauhan will get there. And that's the full time whistle from the referee Ranjita Devi. And Gokulam Kerala, it's been a hard fought victory for the Malabarians, but with this win they moves on to 21 points from 7 matches and regains the top spot which they lost to Setu Madurai. It's gonna be El Shaddai, today's hero of the match, for scoring the brace, for rescuing her side. A commendable performance. Leading the top scorers chart with 13 goals.